Hello, good morning dear students. See, I have sent you grammar part 1 and grammar part 2. Now we are going to have the grammar part 3 video. Now these videos that I am making is only introductory for 9th and 10th standard. See, for reference, I'll say that what we have conducted till now today in grammar part 1 and grammar part 2 videos, that we have seen the part of speech, introduction to part of speech has been given, nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs that are explained. Okay, and we started verb in the last video, previous video. In that verb I have only given a major introduction to the verb. Okay, now let me complete the whole chapter verb. Okay, so that is also the introductory part of the verb. I have told you about transitive, intransitive verb, and the third is auxiliary verb. Okay. What I said about the transitive verb, the verbs which are carrying object, okay, though they are called transitive. The verbs which are not carrying any object, they are called intransitive. And auxiliary verbs are the verbs which help or which are helping verb to the main verb. Okay, so they help to the form of the verb. They tell the condition of the action or the mood of the action. That is mood of the verb that is being shown by the auxiliary verbs. Sometimes the auxiliary verb come as the main verb also, right? For example, am, is, are, these are the auxiliary verbs. But we use a sentence like I am a boy. Now this is performing principal verb. Okay, auxiliary verb comes as main verb. Here it does not makes any sense of action. Okay, auxiliary verbs tell about or they help the main verb to tell the condition of the action. Here when they come as the main verb, they tell condition of the object or the subject. Condition of the object or the subject. He is happy. What it means? The subject is happy. What is the condition of he? Happiness. So that condition is being told by is. If he was happy, what it means? He is happy, but not now, in the past. The condition is in the past. He was happy. Now he is not. And the condition of being happy is told of the subject. That is the work of auxiliary verb when they come in the sentence to work as the main verb or the principal verb of the sentences. Now transitive verbs. We can say that transitive verbs sometimes come with the single object, sometimes come with the two objects. Okay, there are direct or indirect objects of the verb. Transitive verb. That, for example, my teacher gave me homework. Okay, my teacher gave me homework. My teacher gave whom? Me. What? Homework. So these are the two objects. His father gave him 10 rupees. So this is his father gave him, right? So verbs like this, give, then ask, offer, promises, tell. There are many others also. They sometimes take two objects, that is direct object and indirect object. It is called as direct object and indirect object. Now the main things that we have completed up to verb. Okay, verb has 6 forms. Verbs are having 6 forms. Now what and how? V1, V2, V3, you know it well. I'll give one word. Likewise, play is the V1. Play is the V2. And played is used as V3. Right? Wrote, written. Now, see, V1, V2, V3, these are the 3 forms of the verb. But there is one more form, true infinitive. To play, to write. How it is used in the sentence? I like to play cricket. I like to write poems. To infinitive. So this is called to infinitive. When the verb to infinitive is used, it is used with the preposition to, and it is infinitive. Infinitive gives more meaning to the sentence. Okay. So it is infinite. It is used as to support, to add. Then V4, we call it V4, playing. That is present participle. Writing. Okay, writing, playing, writing. V4. So what is V5? Plays, writes. Okay. So when I teaching, I call it 6 forms of the verb. The verb has 6 forms. Now see, it is very important to know the forms of the verb. The auxiliaries are also defined like this. For example, if I go on defining the auxiliaries, have, had, this is to have, forms of to have, to infinitive, have, had, having, has. Forms of to be also are used like this, to be, am, is, was, and what is the V3 of to be? Being. So it is critical. People do not, or in any book you will not find this derivation. In any of the grammar book you will not find this classification of to be verbs and forms of to have and forms of to be. You will not find it. But it is there. It is there. These are the forms of to be and these are the forms of to have. They must be used in this manner. Am is V1. Am is V1. What is the infinitive of it? To be. To be. So was is V2. When I am happy, we say. So if it goes in V2 or past tense, what we change it then? I was happy. Right? If I make a perfect tense, I have been, had been happy. Okay, so in this way, there are some confusing sentences in English. At that time it is used. I am being happy. Okay, I am being happy. So he is happy, and this yes V5 is used when the subject is second person singular. Okay. At that time only we use it. V5 and verb with yes, yes. So this was the thing. Now in the third part of grammar, adverbs will come to know. You know the adverbs very well. Adverbs will take on time. Now it is the right time to start with the actual part of the sentence, and I'll leave the whole blackboard. That is tenses. So second video I ended on telling you how many tenses are there. Kala. Do you remember how many tenses are there? 3. Present, past, future. Vartaman kal, bhut kal, bhavishya kal. Okay. Remember Sasriyakal? So there are 3 tenses: past, present and future. Okay. Then I asked you, then what are these simple and continuous? These are the conditions. These are the conditions. So keep it in mind. I am explaining it. Once only I will explain. And you, I am damn sure, if you pay attention to this and try to focus on it, what I am explaining, you will never have to learn the tenses again. You will never have to learn the tenses again. How? Past tense. First comes present tense, then past, and then I'll take future. Okay. So present, past and future. Present tense, past tense and future tense. Now, as I said, conditions. Okay, how conditions change. For that, I'll explain a small timeline so that you will come to know how the conditions. What is time actually? The time is divided into these 3 sections, that is present, past and future. If you go backward, that is past. If you go forward, that is future. And this line is present tense. Now how? Why today, now that you see me is present tense. Today, now that you see me is present tense. But 5 minutes before I have started this video, that is now past tense. Every moment the present tense is changing. Every moment the present tense is changing. Every moment the present tense is changing. What it means? The moment you are leaving, that is present tense. That is present tense. But when we consider present tense, as we have started counting the time, okay, we count the time, 1 hour. So total this hour that I am teaching you is present tense. I am teaching you now. Since last 5 minutes I am teaching, still I am teaching present tense. Today is Monday, present tense. Right? Monday is not finished. So Monday become off. Now 1 second became off. 20 hours. Today is Monday. 24 hours. Monday will be till today night 12 o'clock. Monday. So now also is present tense. After 2 hours also Monday is present tense. Monday is present tense. Okay. Time is not. Monday is present tense, that we are counting. Monday is in present. But which month is going on? August. Today is August 10th. And the month going on August. 11th also is August. 12th also is August. Up to the last date of the August, it is August month. Right? So 30 days and 31 days is 1 month. What it is then? Present tense. So 1 month remains in present for, a month is remains present for 30 or 31 days. But which year is going on now? Very dangerous year. (2020). 2020 started in the month of January with Corona. Right? And we are going to end Corona. So 2020 will be continue up to December. 12 month is 1 year. That means we are 12 month. 1 year is present tense for 1 year is present tense for 12 months. 1 year is present tense for 12 months. Means nowadays what you are doing? I am in 8th standard. So he will be in 8th standard for 1 total year. Understood? You are getting my point? So that year is also present tense. People ask, है ना, क्या करते हो आजकल? कुछ नहीं अंकल, बस कॉलेज में हूँ. So what it means? क्या कर रहे हो? नहीं, क्या करते हो आजकल? In this year, in this time span, what you are doing? So that becomes the present tense. So when we talk in the perspective of time, the present tense is decided. When we talk in the perspective of time and action, present tense is decided. Understood? Otherwise, 9th August is also past tense. So it depends on what action or what time period we are talking about. है ना? खाना हो गया? हो गया? कब का हो गया? है ना? दोपहर को मैं 4 बजे पूछ रहा हूँ खाना हो गया? शाम को मैं 4 बजे अगर पूछ रहा हूँ खाना हो गया, तो वो क्या, अरे खाना हो गया सुबह का, कब का हो गया? 11 बजे खा लिया. सो बहुत टाइम हो गया, पास हो गया. राइट? पर कभी कभी हमारे घर पे मेहमान आते हैं, सम गेस्ट वी हैव. सो व्हाट आवर पेरेंट्स आस्क देम, चाय लेंगे साहब थोड़ा? व्हाट दे से, नो नो वी जस्ट हैड टी. Okay, I have had my tea. The proper sentence. I have had my tea. Instead of just I'll say I have had my tea. उसका क्या कहना, मैं अब भी चाय पी के आया हूँ. तो चाय तो पी के आया, चाय पी लिया ना. So why he wants to tell it in the present tense? Because the effect of that action is in present tense. Because the effect of the action is in present tense. चाय तो 2 घंटे पहले पी है, पर द टेस्ट इज राइट नाउ देयर. उसका जो एग्जिस्टेंस है उसकी वजह से मैं और एक चाय पीने की मुझे कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, या फिर आई डोंट वांट टू हैव ए टी. सो व्हाट इट इज एन एक्शन which took place in the past has the effect in the present. This is also a condition of an action. होती है ना? डायनासोर्स मर गए बहुत साल पहले, है ना? Dinosaurs 5000 years before. Does it has any impact now? They died. No impact. No impact. But Ravana lived 5000 years before. Whatever it may be. But the impact is there are still temples of Rama and temples of Ravana. रावण की भी टेम्पल है बहुत जगह पे, राम की भी टेम्पल है, हनुमान की भी टेम्पल है. कब हुआ? If we take it granted that it happened surely and it has proved, many people, okay, proved. So several thousand years before, but still it is being worshipped. They are being worshipped. So the effect is in the present tense. So घटना कब हुई है? My aim to tell is when the action took place, that is not at all important. The effect is important. For this also verbs are used. For this also verbs are used. For this there is a special condition of tense. There is a special condition of tense. अब कुछ घटनाएं ऐसी होती है, some events ऐसे होते हैं, वो रोज होते हैं, उसको आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते. The sun rises in the east. हजारों लाखों सालों से सन rises in the east. आपको you cannot change it. अच्छा today आप ऐसा करेंगे, will make the sun rise in the north or in the south or in the west. Possible? Not possible. So this is universal truth, happens every day. Some universal truth we stick to others, ourselves also. I take tea every day in the morning. I go to school every day. अब मैं रोज स्कूल जाता हूँ, मैं रोज ही चाय पीता हूँ सुबह सुबह. So this is the truth about me that happens every day. That is also the condition of the tense. Condition of the tense, right? Some actions are taken place, done, no effect, nothing. That is also condition of the tense. Some actions took place in the past, the effect was also in the past, there is no effect, that is also the condition of the tense. Some action took place in the past, but the effect will be in the future also. The nuclear weapon bombs, those were thrown on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, on the two cities of Japan by America. Till today, the children those are taking birth, they are handicapped. In the future also, for several more years, maybe 10 years more, the children those who are taking birth in those cities, in those places, they are having problems. The action happened in past, the effect will be in the future. That is also the condition. For that condition also a kind of tense is used. Some actions are going on. I am eating mango, but we cannot say I am eating mango. We have to say in the perspective of time. In the perspective of time. So every day he comes to me, and whenever he comes to me, I am eating something. वो जब भी मेरे घर पे आता है, मैं कुछ ना कुछ खाता रहता हूँ. So when I saw him, he was running. मैंने जब उसको देखा तो वो दौड़ रहा था. The one thing was, time is given when I saw him. The another action was going on. So this condition is also explained with the help of tenses. So there are tenses like this. There are conditions like this. Okay. So there are major three conditions that I will talk about. How you understood time span? ऐसे टाइम को हम एक्सप्लेन करते हैं, एंड दैट टाइम स्पैन की वजह से यहाँ पे फर्स्ट कंडीशन दैट इज क्रिएटेड इज सिंपल कंडीशन. ओके, continuous and परफेक्ट. इसमें और एक चौथी कंडीशन भी है, इन दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन कंटिन्यूअस एंड परफेक्ट, दैट इज कॉल्ड परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस. That is called perfect continuous. How the perfect continuous tense is, okay, that we'll see in the future, but that is mostly used in writing script, not in speaking. Okay, it is used mostly in writing script. So these are the three tenses, those which are used in writing script also and speaking also at the same time as speaking. So you need to see this. Now ये ऐसे tense है, you have seen, आपको tense आते भी होंगे, you might have known the structure also. Okay? I'll go on explaining. Every sentence is constructed of subject, verb and object, right? I'll write the form of the verb here. Subject and object is common everywhere it is common. Verb, when in simple present tense the V1 root verb is used, only and only. When it goes in simple past tense, the V2 form of the root verb is used. And when it goes in the future, will, shall plus V1 form of the object verb is used. This is the thing. There. Just a minute. That continuous. See what changes is this? As V1. Now here am, is, are, nothing else. I am writing directly. Nothing else. Am is are means am is are. You have choice of these three and nothing else is used. And with that V4, that is present participle of the verb playing, eating, doing, being, sleeping, watching, talking plus object. Sorry. Okay, so this is the combination. Now see, what is the change? V1 changes into V2. Simple, everything remains same. Here, the V1 change comes with will shall. Nothing changes. Everything remains same. Now, the V1 changes into V4 here. And am is are is used. When this goes here, what has been changed? Only this change. Am is are was where, and when it goes here, everything is same. Only one part is changed. Am is are. Am की जगह पे was की जगह पे shall be. Nothing changes. Is in the place of is, was in the place of was. If you use will be, the tense changes. See, V4 is same, V4 is same, V4 is same because the condition is what? Continuous of some action. When the action is continuous form, when it is going on at some point time. Yesterday 5 o'clock he was playing cricket. 5 बजे वो क्या कर रहा था? क्रिकेट खेल रहा था. When yesterday at 5 o'clock time, a point of time is given. At that time he was playing. The action was going on. क्योंकि action क्या होती है? शुरू होती है, start, फिर चलती है, फिर खत्म होती है. 3 start, end and continuous. करेक्ट है ना? स्टार्टिंग एक पल में हो जाता है, एंडिंग एक पल में हो जाता है, 1 सेकंड एंडेड. कंटिन्यूअस 30 मिनट चला, 40 मिनट चला. माय वीडियो आई एम टीचिंग यू 30 मिनट, 30 मिनट, 40 मिनट, 50 मिनट. दिस विल गो. दैट इज कंटिन्यूअस. स्टार्टेड 10 o'clock, ended 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is a second. 1 second goes 12 o'clock and a second. Right? So ending and starting are the point, but continuous is for some longer time. So इस टेंस को यूज करते वक्त हमेशा 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 it is very necessary to use it with the perfect point of time. For example, हम टाइम ना बताए, ऐसा भी बताए. When I saw him, he was running. When I saw him, that time. Maybe I saw him 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That time he was running. When I went his home, he was studying. So point of time is very very essential. English का ये basic rule जो होते हैं, that are always followed, but in spoken English. In spoken English. Now I tell you. South Indian English. South Indian people are always using this tense. I'm eating, doing, sleeping, watching. Always they are using this tense. reckless. That is all the time they are using. Indians are using continuous tense always. Most 80% people, those who speak in English, out of that 80% people use continuous tense more than any other tense. More than any other tense they use continuous tense. But that is why in spoken now it is taken granted that sometimes he was playing. When I was going to his house, he was playing. Now one action is continuous, another is also continuing. When the one was continue, at the same time it was continue. What is the point of speaking like this? So this is the way. Actual way of using this tense is you need to note a time. You need to talk about, mention a time, certain point of time, then you can use, or for that only you can use this tense. That is the rule in English. But in spoken English now it is granted. Granted है. See, India में बोलते हैं ना, my God, it was so costly, not at all pervadable. Is there a word pervadable in English? No. The actual word is reasonable. Right? Reasonable. परवड़ता नहीं है, परवड़त नहीं हमारा. That turned many. I have seen speaking English like this. I have got so much mental headache. Mental is already related with head. Is it the word? Is it the thing that we have to use? In Marathi, we use. They are so expert in using Marathi and Hindi. मला प्रचंड भूक लागली. But in English you can say I'm hungry. You cannot say I am too much very big hungry. You can't say I'm big hungry. Can't say this. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. अरे इंडिया में क्या करते हैं लोग? I miss you. ये सिंपल वर्ड है. I miss you. मुझे तुम्हारी बहुत याद आ रही थी. In any tense, in English, I miss you is used. अगर आपको yesterday याद आ रही थी तो I miss you yesterday. Very simple. I missed you yesterday. But I miss you today. ये उसका correct form है for present tense. What people are you? I am missing you every day. The missing is not used. But in spoken English, it is being used nowadays. It is being used. And English is a language. Phonologically, if something becomes very famous, that is added or accepted in English. Okay. So it is going on. Utterly, butterly, delicious. Utterly is okay, but butter is a noun. Can you make it adjective by adding ly? Butter, it's a name of a thing. It's a name of a thing. Butterly, but अमूल के ऐड में ये यूज होता है ना? वेजिटेरियन, नॉन वेजिटेरियन, फ्रेशेटेरियन. न्यू वर्ड कॉइंड, लोगों ने नया वर्ड यूज कर लिया. So people started using this. In English it is accepted. English is a language which is still developing because it is entering in the places, in the countries, those who don't have English. In the last video I might have told you, छोटे छोटे बच्चे रास्ते से जा रहे थे, ये हिंदी है, but in English we say children were going by the roads. But in India people say when हिंदी का English करते हुए little children were going by the road. This happens. Okay, this happens, but it is not allowed. So क्या है? Condition क्या है? Continuous. V4. पर कौन से टेंस में है ये बताने के लिए है am is are was were. प्रेजेंट में अगर कोई एक्शन चल रही है, एम इज आर, पास्ट में चल रही थी, वॉज वेयर, फ्यूचर में चल रही होगी। मैं कल जब उसके घर पे जाऊंगा मुझे पक्का यकीन है वो पढ़ाई कर रहा होगा। टुमारो व्हेन आई विल गो हिज होम, आई एम डैम श्योर ही विल बी स्टडिंग। So in this way, future possibility of an action in working or in progress, in continuous condition, we use this structure. He will be studying. He will be reading books. Perfect tense. I told you perfect tense मतलब क्या? Action खत्म हो गई नहीं, action तो खत्म होने के लिए ये भी यूज कर सकते हैं। I played cricket. मैं खेल लिया क्रिकेट, बात खत्म। I played cricket, past tense, हो गया। Then perfect means पूरा होना नहीं। When some action is imperfect, action is already done, action is already done, perfectly done, and when we use it in the present tense, it shows that action has effect in the present tense. If we use it in the past tense, it shows that the effect was in the past tense. If we use it in the future tense, it shows that it will have effect in the future tense. So ये है future perfect tense, ये है future perfect tense। क्या कंस्ट्रक्शन आएगा? एस प्लस हैव और हैज, V1 V5 प्लस V3 प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट। एस प्लस हैव हैज का V2 फॉर्म क्या है? V2 फॉर्म हैड प्लस V3 प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट, पास्ट फॉर्म यूज किया हमने, हैव हैज। एस प्लस विल शैल प्लस हैव, विल शैल के बाद हैज नहीं आता, विल शैल हैव V3 प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट। अब देखो, in your books, in any books you go that a very simple sentences are given to understand these tenses, to understand these tenses। I'll better suggest you that ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एग्जाम्पल इसमें अगर सॉल्व करेंगे you will become the expert। और एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व कैसे करना है उसका तरीका है। I play cricket, I play cricket, S plus V1 plus ऑब्जेक्ट, प्ले का V2 क्या है? प्लेड। I cricket, सेम रखना है, कोई चेंज करना नहीं है। सब्जेक्ट I, विल शैल में से कौन सा लेंगे? I shall। V1 क्या है? प्ले, और ऑब्जेक्ट क्या है? प्ले क्रिकेट। V1 I shall play cricket, मैंने प्लस साइन डाल दिए, कोई जरूरत नहीं है। I shall play cricket। See how simple, कुछ देखना ही नहीं। am is are, V1 क्या है? प्ले, प्ले का क्या करेंगे? प्लेइंग। am is are में से क्या आएगा? I के साथ I am playing cricket, I was playing cricket, I shall be playing cricket। मैं क्रिकेट खेल रहा होगा। I have played cricket, हैव प्लेड क्रिकेट, मैं अभी क्रिकेट जस्ट आई हैव, मैं खेल के आ रहा हूँ, अभी नहीं खेल सकता, थक गया हूँ। इसके लिए ये सेंटेंस है, ये बताने के लिए नहीं कि दिस एक्शन इज डन, टू टेल दैट द इफेक्ट इज दैट नाउ आई कैन नॉट, आई हैड प्लेड क्रिकेट, and I will have played cricket. I had played cricket. मैं क्रिकेट खेल चुका था। बाद में उन्होंने मुझे कहा फुटबॉल खेलो, मैं खेलने चला गया। Action was done. The effect was not there. I was relaxing. थका हुआ नहीं था, थकान चली गई थी। Then somebody came and told, चलो फुटबॉल खेलते। हाँ, मैं खेलने लग गया। I will have played cricket. मैं क्रिकेट खेल चुका हूँगा। कल 5 बजे तक मैं खत्म कर चुका हूँगा। बहुत बार हम ये यूज करते हैं in our regular time, in our regular speech. Okay? हम लोगों के साथ बात करते हैं, तो कब लेने आऊँ? 5 बजे हो गया होगा, आ जाना। मतलब होके रेडी होगा, तुम लेके जा सकोगे। इफेक्ट, टॉकिंग अबाउट द इफेक्ट। सो this is how this perfect tense work. I eat mango, I ate mango, I will eat mango, I am eating mango, I was eating mango, I will be eating mango, I have eaten mango, I had eaten mango, I will have eaten mango. I write a letter, I wrote a letter, I will write a letter, I am writing a letter, I was writing a letter, I will be writing a letter, I have written a letter, I had written a letter, I will have written a letter. I see a film, I saw a film, I'll see a film, I am seeing a film. Not used, actually seeing we are not using, I am watching. Here I was watching a film, I will be watching a film, I had seen a film, I have seen a film, I had seen a film, I will have seen a film. See, so मैं see क्यों नहीं यूज किया? See जो होता है this verb plus ing mostly tells about the future tense. For example, I am seeing him today. मैं उसको आज मिलने वाला हूँ, future. So उसको continuous में use करना ठीक नहीं, but sometimes it is used. Sometimes we can use, sometimes it is used. It doesn't matter. So in this way, what you do, if you want to be master in tenses, रात को 12 बजे उठकर भी पूछा तो आएंगे, यही करना है, ऐसा ही फॉर्मेट बनाना है। आपको एक बड़ा पेज लेना है, कार्ड पेपर, you take a card paper, a big card paper, write present, past, future, write the structure, simple, continuous, perfect, with blue pen, with red lines, no black pen. Then use pencil, write 5 sentences here, those 5 sentences take them here, then ऐसे ही करना है ना, पहले simple condition, ऐसे नहीं present फिर past फिर future, then that will be confusing. Here what is there? Very little change. Am, is, are, was, were, will be, have, has, had, will have, so little change. So पहले 5 like sentences in these 3 lines, then these 3 lines, then these 3 lines, one sentence, 5 sentences यहाँ पे लिखो, एक sentence को यहाँ से यहाँ, यहाँ से यहाँ, all tenses. Then second sentence in all the sentences. Every day do 5 sentences like this. Practice 5 sentences. Do it for 15 days. and I guarantee you, you will never forget the structure of these tenses. You'll never forget how to deal with the tenses. Okay, this is at least for 3 marks to 5 marks in 10th standard board. और इसके लिए 15 days देना, I feel that it is very very cheaper. आज ही कर लो, do the activity. So this was the topic tenses. This was the topic tenses, and this is how we transfer the tenses from one topic to another topic. Okay, dear students, then your second topic is modals, modal verbs. What are modal verbs? Will, shall, can, could, should, would, ought to, need to, used to, must, may, might, have to. These are called as modal auxiliaries. Better to say model auxiliaries. They are model of the auxiliaries. They work as helping verbs. They are models, but they are called as model because they are modern auxiliary verbs, updated because they change a meaning to a certain level, right? A certain level. I play cricket, मैं क्रिकेट खेलता हूँ. I can play cricket, मैं क्रिकेट खेल सकता हूँ. Meaning, what is its meaning? The first sentence says that I play cricket. The second sentence says I can play cricket. Ability of playing, I can play cricket. That means I play cricket and I can play cricket. These are two things. I play cricket means he is able, he is playing, however it is. But I can play cricket means he is noting, denoting, telling, stamping that yes, I am able to do that. That maybe he is talking about his skills. If he is talking about skill, that means he can play better. I must play cricket. मुझे क्रिकेट खेलना ही चाहिए. एक्सरसाइज होती है, एक्सरसाइज हो जाती है, बॉडी का फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी रहती है. प्लेइंग इज गुड हैबिट, सो आई मस्ट प्ले क्रिकेट. मुझे क्रिकेट खेलना चाहिए. दैट मीन्स now it is not ability whether you can play or whether you play. No, whatever it is, you have to play. So have to is another ability. Okay, dear students, so about models we'll discuss in the next video. Till today this is all about. Now we have started to the topic, and the first topic was tenses in 9th and 10th standard. That today I have explained through this video. Good day.